Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural. Huge Madden NFL 17 gameplay patch dropped today, addressing many issues raised by players, fixing bugs, and providing stability. Figured I would hop into a head-to-head matchup post-patch while going over some of the key patch notes entitled Update 10. One of the first things you'll notice is the speed difference. Previously, online games weren't playing at the same speed. There was a multiplier added to online because of the rebroadcast architecture used to eliminate lag and IP booting. It was to run at a slower game speed to compensate for this. This speed multiplier was causing the game to skip or miss frames, which is causing gameplay bugs, like rack drops and issues with fumble recoveries, one of these well-known issues there. So post-patch, the game will slow down a little bit, but it will fix 8 to 10 various issues like the rack drops, unrecoverable fumbles, the hitch in the quarterback scramble, so the game will play a lot less fluky than previously. One of the biggest things addressed that I'm happy about is the fact that the bronze or lower rated offensive linemen were too effective, so now elite online matchups better with the new patch. This is a major, so now you will see guys with stacked defensive lines getting more pressure on the quarterback. You'll see insta sheds happen more frequently when there's a large skill gap between the defender and the offensive lineman, which is great. You'll notice that nearby blockers will help out more now. So once the D-line block sheds, the offensive line will target them and pick them up better there than before. And that's one thing to see. You see the drop there. That looked like a rack drop. So that's one of the things that's supposed to fix. So that's one thing I am going to send over to Rex after this game so you can check that out. But that's one of the things that should be fixed with this patch. But on that one, it looked like that issue is still remaining a little bit. So wide receivers will still drop passes. Lesser wide receivers still drop passes. That's football. It happens. So we'll kind of still play, and we'll see more how that goes there. So you definitely will notice that defenders, that whether they're being user or AI controlled, previously when they were on heat seeker, the blockers weren't able to pick them up. So now blockers and wide receivers will be able to target those defenders and more effectively block downfield. So you should see better blocks downfield though. So they also removed the user drop down banner at the top of the screen for user catch, finesse, and power move, because they were just prompting and coming up too often, which is good. I mean, no one wanted. It was cool that they added that, but no one wanted to see that over and over and over again there. So you will definitely notice that that as well, with them not prompting as much. So in past years, one of the most effective blitzes they had was Mike Scrape and other nano type blitzes. So this year is the nickel cornerback blitz that a lot of people, especially at the higher level guys, run a lot. No changes were made to this, but Rex did state that blocking a tight end to the side will pick up the nickel cornerback blitz. So that's an adjustment they're leaving for the player to do themselves. So they did not make any changes in the blocking scheme or anything like that for that. The precision dive was tuned down, so now you have to have a running back with the tier 1 jump rating. You can definitely see the difference in the blocking downfield on that run there. I think that was a nice show of that one. So the precision dive was tuned, so you have to have a running back with the tier 1 jump rating and have more of a you definitely more of a risk to fumble now with that. So no longer you can put a tight end at fullback and do the jump and just automatically basically do a high jump and automatically get a precision dive and get a first down. So they basically took that one out, and that was one that a lot of the top guys, competitive guys, were doing. The user hit stick frequency was tuned, so you won't see as many standing hit sticks. And hit sticks are now more of a high risk reward. You'll miss more tackles on the hit sticks there, which is good. I like some balance to that. So we're gonna do some testing and stuff like that more with that as we play more with the patch. So I know many of the sim guys are not a fan of the competitive side of Madden, but it does allow for continuous improvement of the game by developers. When you have more guys trying to break the game, it definitely makes, and that's crazy. As I say, break the game, this guy breaks 2 tackles and takes it to the house. Crazy. So you have more guys breaking the game, more guys on a daily basis working to find bugs and exploits and fixes, exploits and bugs. So devs will actually provide fixes to those things. So it actually makes the game better with those guys out there just trying to break the game like that. So things like, calling timeout, the mess up opponent's camera setting, that's been fixed. The auto flip was being set to off. And even if you had it on, that's one thing they fixed. No huddling causing defensive line to go offside has finally been fixed. That's been in the game forever, I swear. I love that pass there. That's one of our top money plays there on the channel. Make sure you guys check that video out there for that one. So that's finally fixed. That's been a game for a while. So if you see any glitches yourself or exploits, don't hesitate to reach out to Rex or Clint on Twitter with video evidence so they can work on that and getting resolved. The devs do want to see a better Madden football game. They are dedicated to that. One big issue on the competitive side people had was with the wide receiver Swerve. A Swerve fix was actually tested, but the fix brought back in rocket catches. So I'm not sure how long you guys have been playing Madden, but rocket catches were basically one of the most deadliest things. I mean, almost unstoppable if a guy was a beast at it, where you can just basically just chuck the ball 40 yards deep, turn around, manually flip around your receiver and come back to the ball and catch it. Like, it was way too consistent. So they didn't want to bring that back to the game, so they actually did not go for the fix. So there's stuff like that online where you can stop the swerve. So check that out. I mean, we don't have any swerve defensive, but there are, I think Zan had a good video out there on stopping the swerve. So the cloud flat got some AI changes. We are gonna have a video on some cloud flat stuff like that. I've been working with that. It's really, really nice. It covers a bunch of stuff. C route opening up, tiny line script open up for the C route. The C route has been toned down. You do have more defense on the C route there, so that's good. The QB accuracy slider has been fixed in CF now, so now it works as expected when you lower it. It's offline guys. Also, they fixed the CPU punters, kicking it high into the winds for short punts. So those are the most important things from the update. For a full list, be sure to check out the patch notes on the website, sportsgamersonline.com. The link will be in the description below. There is so much in the patch. It will require some additional testing, so stay tuned as we continue to break the game down and provide you guys with the latest news, info, and tips. This is the Natural SGO. I'm out.